Hey, it's good to see you. Is it Tuesday? Is it still Tuesday? Holy cow. This day's been about a week long. I don't even know why. Did you have a good day? I finally got to make that ketchup cake. I don't know if you saw that. Finally got to do it. And I wanted to wear my Let's Bake Shit shirt, but of course, as I've mentioned before, apparently it got reported, I don't know, by one person or 20 people or what, but the last video I wore it in got flagged for inappropriate content or something because I had that shirt on. So if I ever want to wear it now, I have to censor the damn shirt because, of course, I do. Anyway, I was looking at my son had this little Ultraman figurine, and I was looking for him. He stayed home today. He's still saying his stomach didn't feel good. He actually threw up a couple of times, so I don't think he was playing. Um, he seems to be doing better now. So what? I don't know if it was just a little bug or what, but he seems to be doing all right tonight. So he ate dinner and he said he feels better, so he's going to school tomorrow. But anyway, he was here and he was in his room doing online class stuff, and I went in there and I said, "Do you still have that Ultraman, little Ultraman thing?" And he said, "Yeah, somewhere." But then he looked for it, and then he said, "I think my brother actually took it, so I think his brother has it." I have I bought My younger son used to really be into Ultraman, and I have every episode of Ultraman on DVD, and he used to love watching that show. It's a lot of fun. I loved it when I was a kid. Um, Back when I was a kid, where we lived, we had an antenna outside that my dad built. He actually built this antenna and wired it up to the TV in the house. And because of where we were positioned geographically or whatever, with that antenna, we could get stations in Charlotte, Raleigh, Durham, Greensboro, Winston, and depending on the weather, sometimes we could get them even further out than that. So every day after school, we used to watch WKFT, Counterforce 40, Channel 40, and they would show episodes of Ultraman in the afternoons. They showed all these cool shows. They had Ultraman, um, Star Blazers, like Tom and Jerry cartoons, stuff like just all kinds of stuff. And I used to love watching Ultraman after school. And I had a long bus route. I didn't even get home about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We got out of school at 2:40. I was on the bus for a long time. But anyway, I loved Ultraman, and I got all the episodes on DVD. And when my kids were small, they loved it too. I really enjoyed introducing them to Ultraman and the Muppet Show and stuff like that, stuff that I liked as a kid. Anyway, one year for Christmas, my younger son wanted some of the Ultraman little figurines, and then there was this one bad monster in one of the episodes, and I like to never found it, but I found a little figurine of that bad guy, and it was this weird lobster looking guy. He had a name, but I can't remember what it was. Anyway, I thought it would be funny to censor my shirt with an Ultraman figurine, but he never did find it, and I didn't want to interrupt him for too long because he was doing his classwork. And I said, "Don't worry about it." His brother had already left for school. I said, "Just forget it." And I went digging through some of his drawers he has these random drawers of stuff. I started digging through there and I found Gumby. I found Pokey first, his horse, but he's not shaped right. I said, "I need something that's shaped like this." I was going to take Ultraman and like extend his arms upward and have him like flying. But I couldn't find Ultraman. I couldn't find either one of them. There's one that's about this big and one that's like, I don't know, like 10 inches tall or something. He's like Barbie size. Like he could go out with Barbie. That'd be cool. That'd actually be really funny. Um, anyway, so I had to go with Gumby to censor my shirt because I refuse to stop wearing the shirt. I hate that I have to censor it, but apparently it upset some people because it had a dirty word on it. They couldn't handle it. How do these people get through life? I swear to God. With the way things are going, if that's the biggest problem they got now, they better hang on because it's about to get a whole lot worse. I have a feeling shit's going to get bad. I'm laughing, but it's not funny. Shit's about to get bad. That's my opinion. Just, putting two and two together, watching. Have you seen the price of wheat? And do you understand that the cost of fuel affects the cost of literally everything? A lot of people don't understand that. It's some bad shit. Bad. I don't know what's going to happen. I should be like Evie over here and just not give a shit. Look at her. Evie. 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 Wait, kitty, kitty, kitty. Hey, you want a treat? You're not serious. She knows when I'm not serious. Don't glare at me. Yeah. Evie. Evie. Anyway, I brought my cat lady box in here. If you follow me on Facebook, she was sitting on the cat lady. I got a new cat lady subscription box, and she was sitting on it and giving me a funny look. She slept on it for a couple of hours last night. And then I brought it up here today, and she, as soon as I brought it in here, she immediately got on it and went to sleep. And now she's just decided all of a sudden to lay down over there. I don't know why. What did I do today? Well, I made that ketchup cake. I'm going to tell you something, though. It left a terrible taste in my mouth. I had to brush my teeth. Like after I had that piece of cake, I had to come up here and brush my teeth. It just left this awful, nasty. It was like when you first wake up in the morning, that yucky taste in your mouth. It was just like that. And the whole inside of my mouth was as red as this comforter right here. It was as red as a baboon's butt. My tongue was this color. I brushed my teeth, and I just, everything I spit out was red. It looked like I had a mouthful of blood or something. It was awful. And I was not fond of the way it made the house smell. Like I went out and did some yard work. I actually got the front yard mowed, and I got it mowed in perfect timing because as soon as I got done, it started raining. It looks really good. I was out there for about an hour pulling weeds, weed eating, and mowing, and I got it looking pretty good. But I looked at the weather forecast, and I thought if I'm going to do it, I got to do it now. And I think it's supposed to rain like all day tomorrow. It's going to be cold and gross. We had such pretty weather while I was sick. Now that I'm better, it's cold and wet again. But yeah, so I was outside doing yard work, and I came back inside, and I was like, oh my God, what is that smell? It was that cake. It makes the house stink. And it's a weird stink. It's like I cannot put my finger on what it smells like. It smells like you were making a pumpkin pie and you accidentally poured a bottle of ketchup in it and then you baked it. It's this nasty. I wasn't fond of it. Between you and me, I will not be making that cake again. No, hell no. I did not. I've never eaten anything that left that kind of a taste in my mouth. It was so bad. I had to come up here, just thoroughly brush my teeth and rinse my mouth out. It was just, I couldn't stand the taste it left in my mouth. And it wouldn't go away for a while. Even brushing my teeth, it didn't completely go away for like an hour. And then the house smelled weird. And my son came home from school, and he was just like, what did you do in here today? And he said that he said it smells like you baked a pumpkin pie with ketchup in it. Ugh. Yeah, I wasn't. So I probably won't be making that one again. Honestly, though, of all the videos I've done where I bake things and cook things, really the only one I have consistently continued to make was the little fiestada, the little Mexican pizza doodah, because my older son loves it. That is like one of his new favorite things. He loves that. Hell, he'll make them on his own. If I have leftover stuff from tacos in the refrigerator, he'll put one together. I keep pizza crusts, they're like shrink wrapped. I keep those around in pizza sauce, and he'll just put one together and make it. So yeah, he loves it. He thinks that's just the greatest thing ever. So that was good. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad I made it. I wanted to try it. I wanted to see what it was like. I mean, while I was eating it, it tasted good, but the after effects of it were not so great. The bad taste in my mouth, the fact that the whole inside of my mouth was bright red. My teeth looked red. My gums were really red. It looked like I had some sort of bleeding disorder. My son's in there yelling at somebody on Discord. I don't know. He gets very spirited in there. He definitely has a good speaking voice. I told him he could do something with voiceovers or radio. He has no interest in it, but he definitely has the voice for it. He has a very strong, distinct voice. Like it's unusual, especially for somebody his age. He's only 17, but he's not interested in that. So he wants to do something with computers. So I don't know. We'll see what he wants to do. I don't know. I'm not worried about him. I think he'll be all right. Um, so I did a little bit of work this morning when I first got up. I did some, like, for my day job, I did a few things. And then tomorrow morning I have to work. And I'm going to look for some mulch, well, not pine bark nuggets, the little pine bark mulch. The last few times I've been to Lowe's to try to find it, they haven't had any. So I'm going to ride out there tomorrow at some point and see if they have it. And if they do, I might get some. I need to throw a tarp in the back of my car so I can just, what I do is, I don't have my pickup truck anymore, so I can't take my truck out there. But I'll just take everything out of my trunk and lay a tarp in there and just put the mulch bags on the tarp, and it protects the inside of the trunk. So I don't know. We'll see if they have any. If they do, I'm going to go ahead and snatch them up because I haven't been able to get any. And I need to redo my mulched areas. They all look bad. Like, we did mulch 2 summers ago, and it's just starting to look kind of sparse. So that's my next project. We might work on that this weekend. I don't know. I get the kids out there and I get them to do most of it because I hate spreading mulch. I just get them to do it and then, like, pay them $5 or something. I don't mind paying them to do that because I hate dealing with mulch. I hate the way it smells. It all stinks. I don't care. It stinks. Look at Evie going to sleep. Evie, are you tired? She's tired. My son's making monkey noises at somebody. He does that if he gets it. If he gets a robocall, he waits until he gets a person on the phone and then he makes monkey noises at him. So usually, it's kind of late though for a telemarketer. I think he's doing that to one of his friends. I gotta tell him to be quiet because his brother's trying to sleep. He's so ridiculous. I better go tell him to knock it off so his brother can get some sleep, for heaven's sake. Anyway, I hope you had a good Tuesday. I had a pretty good day. I washed dishes about 47 times. Every time I do a bacon video, I end up having to wash so many dishes. It's ridiculous. But I got them all done. I wash dishes and clean up as I go while I'm making the video, which helps a lot. But I still had to wash a lot of this cake involved lots of dishes for some reason. Some recipes don't mess up many dishes. This one messed up a bunch. Okay, I gotta go in there and tame the wild monkey and get him to knock it off. So you have a good night, day, whatever it is for you. And tomorrow's a Wednesday, so it means absolutely nothing. But hey, if you're into the Isle of Shame, Aldi will have new stuff on their Isle of Shame tomorrow. I don't know of anything good. They do have a set of kettlebells if you're interested. Dadgummit, shut up. They have a 3 kettlebell set, 5 pound, 10 pound, 15 pound for like $30. And I think that's going to be available starting tomorrow on the Isle of Shame if you're interested. I thought about getting it, but I don't really need them. So I got a gym membership. I have more than one gym membership. I can go use their kettlebells whenever. So thank you so much for being here and for hanging out with me. I hope you're doing all right, and I will see you again soon.